Minister Rama today gave a presentation for the launch of the digital library, during which he also demanded university administrations begin re-evaluating the academic titles held by their staff. The Acting Minister for Europe and Foreign Affairs demanded that the 38 honorary consuls whose vehicles are equipped with diplomatic licence plates turn them in to receive the standard plate to which they are entitled to by law. As of today, all road accidents will be registered and the drivers at fault will see their insurance premiums increased in line with the increased risk they present to the insurer. It's 6 o'clock on Monday, the 1st of April 2019. Good evening and thank you for tuning in to RTV Ora's English edition. My name is Alexandra, bringing you the only daily update of the local Albanian news translated into English. Prime Minister Edi Rama today presented the digital library for all university students. During his speech, Rama targeted lecturers and deans, stating that a division has to be made between charlatan professors and those who truly deserve respect for the knowledge they convey and for the work they do. Prime Minister Rama warned of the government's intention to intervene if the university administration itself does not re-evaluate the academic titles of the professors. The Prime Minister added that the government's objective is for the digital library to be realised within the agreed deadline. Focusing on recent announcements of resuming student protests, the head of government explained that these are the attempts of those who want to create riots, while saying that not each of their requests actually relate to the government. Anyone who thinks they can threaten the government with protests or made-up situations is wrong. We are here to conduct the reforms and to see them through to the end. We are not here to provide reform in the chair. We are here to do the task, and the protest of the students was a very important catalyst, stated Prime Minister Rama. Prime Minister Edi Rama accused the university administrations of hindering the review of academic titles. The university administration pretends not to hear and not to understand. We cannot leave the fate of the children in the hands of those who do not want to open this process and are afraid by the evaluation of academic titles, added Rama. According to the Prime Minister, the universities must undergo radical changes. He blamed the administration for some of the problems encountered in universities. The head of the government also stated that the students will evaluate the performance of their lecturers. We, as a government, are keeping our promise to deliver a digital library for universities. This will help any student or lecturer find information about everything they want. We are doing all that the students want and have demanded of us. The time has come for us to refer to the higher education law for the university administration. The university administration is where the problems need to be resolved. Right now, the intervention by the Ministry of Education is needed because the administration of the University of Tirana did not have the will to meet the requirements of the students, Rama argued. Regarding the digital library, the address where students and professors can obtain information is ulibrary.rash.al. The library will contain information for all areas of study. The Acting Minister for Europe and Foreign Affairs, Gent Sarkai, announced today that persons holding the title of honorary consul will no longer be allowed to use their diplomatic licence plates for their vehicles. A few hours before departing to the United States, Sarkai stated that the honorary consuls are required to hand in their diplomatic licence plates in order to receive standard licence plates. He added that the new plates would also include a special symbol to identify the status of honorary consul. I've decided to take another indispensable measure. The time has come to undo an absurd practice and return to accordance with the existing laws in Albania and international practices in general. Sarkai explained that our country is one with 48 honorary consuls. Some of these consuls are receiving greater diplomatic privileges than they are entitled to according to the law. In particular, he expressed concern over the issuance of diplomatic registration plates for vehicles belonging to honorary consuls in 38 instances. In Article 5 of the Constitution, it is written, "Vehicles of honorary consuls are to be equipped with an Albanian national licence plate, regardless of the individual's nationality." Strangely, 38 honorary consuls that have been between us, who come in and out of the borders of this country, are in violation of the law. This special privilege is unjustified and we must end it. I inform all persons in question that the Protocol Office will begin the procedures immediately and they must deliver the special licence plates in order to be equipped with the standard licence plate containing the oval mark, said Sarkai. Sarkai did not hesitate to clarify that this decision is not related to any particular individual, but simply to correct the enforcement of the law. This measure is not related to specific names, but comes from the necessity of respecting the law. Minister Sakai also announced that the ministry will take measures to strengthen the dignity of the Albanian diplomatic passport, which, according to him, has been questioned by many countries due to the criteria and processes for obtaining one. We are in the process of reviewing diplomatic passports and will soon communicate the results of this initiative, informed Sakai. A few days ago, the Ministry of Europe and Foreign Affairs announced that it had taken action to remove 28 diplomats from duty, arguing that some of them did not meet the legal requirements to hold the position. Others had held such positions longer than the allowable mandates. The full list of names of the 28 recently dismissed diplomatic officials is still yet to be released. As of today, any road accident will be recorded by insurance companies and the history of the driver will be taken into account when determining the appropriate premium to be paid at the time of renewal. Whilst the bonus-malus scheme for insurance comes into force today on April 1st for Albania, it's not until next year that the citizens are likely to notice its effects. Those who do not have an accident over the course of the year will see their premiums reduce, while drivers who have a history of being at fault for collisions could see their costs rise to as much as double. Vehicle drivers themselves may be in two minds about the implementation of this scheme. However, in general, it is being viewed positively. The guidance approved by the Board of the Financial Supervisory Authority sets out the criteria for calculating the universal bonus-malus system to be applied by all insurance companies. In countries where this system has already been implemented, such as across the EU, there has been a verified reduction in the total number of accidents since the scheme's introduction. As such, the ultimate aim of introducing the scheme in Albania is to create safer conditions on the country's roads. Strong fluctuations between the rate of exchange for the national currency, the lek, and the euro last year, reaching as low as 124 lek to the dollar, forced the Bank of Albania to attempt to intervene in the currency market. During 2018, the Bank of Albania purchased about 180 million euros as a method of stabilising the exchange rate. The Bank of Albania data shows that the intervention started in April, culminating in the July, August, September quarter, when 114.55 million euros were purchased. Money market interventions by the central institution are also commonplace for the creation of foreign exchange reserves. If we include this element, the Bank of Albania has bought over 300 million euros during 2018. This includes a loan by the European Bank for Reconstruction and Development, or EBRD, to the amount of 116.22 million euro in the framework of the exchange agreement. Foreign exchange intervention by the central bank institution was interrupted over the final 3 months of 2018, even though the European currency again marked a significant weakening. Currently, €1 is being exchanged for 125 lek, but the Bank of Albania has called this a new balance for the Albanian economy. Playing a similar tune, experts suggest that this rate of exchange between lek and euro is the new reality for the Albanian economy. Korça's new market is an environment with the highest trading standards in the city, but it remains empty despite several months having passed since it opens its doors. Many of the fruit traders refuse to transfer to the new market, complaining that the rent and other costs associated with the market are unaffordable for them. Traders say they have addressed their concerns to Mayor Sotirachfilo, but have not received any response. They warn that if no solution is provided, they will conduct a strike. The municipality should consult with us over the design and costs, but instead they just come and take us there without any explanation as to what is going on. We will go on strike, said one trader. The new market has capacity for 120 traders, with the municipality of Korça aiming to turn the city into a gastronomic destination. But traders, on the other hand, complain that they are constantly being forced to move from place to place, which, according to them, damages their profitability. And that's the news across the country today. Thank you for watching our English edition this evening, and be sure to join us again every Monday to Saturday at 6 p.m. for the latest news from Albania. Once again, on behalf of RTV Ora, thank you and good night.